Colleagues and friends, disasters are preventable. DOST already has developed and maintained early warning systems for many decades to prevent loss of lives and assets from natural hazards. DOST also strongly affirms that early warning systems are necessary but not sufficient input to the disaster prevention strategy. Hence, the Disaster Risk Reduction and Climate Change Research and Development Agenda identifies 6 resilience parameters as interacting elements of the ecosystem. 1. Natural hazards. 2. Health. 3. Water. 4. Energy. 5. Environment, which is the natural environment including agriculture. And 6. Society, which includes all human-built elements of the environment. In this presentation, we will walk through the disaster resilience framework adopted under the current Harmonized National Research and Development Agenda and its intersection with the Sustainable Development Goals. We will introduce the concept of resilience dividend. We will relate disaster resilience with the Sustainable Development Goals. We hope that the intersection of these two concepts will sufficiently excite our researchers to join the very young discourse in order to develop Philippine models of their relationship. The resilience dividend is methodologically akin to the traditional benefit-cost analysis and operationally to business continuity management. Disaster resilience provides triple dividends of 1. Avoiding economic losses, 2. Bringing positive gains, and 3. Additional social and environmental benefits. Evolving concepts also point to strengthen governance and institutions. We will now present current conversations on resilience dividend vis-a-vis the Sustainable Development Goals and relate it to our Harmonized National Research and Development Agenda, Disaster Risk Reduction and Climate Change Resilience Framework, and Science, Technology, and Innovation results for the period 2016 to 2021. 1. Hazard and Early Warning Systems, SDG 11 and 13. Early warning systems address the challenge of preventing hazards from becoming disasters. We can assess longitudinally our net benefits in this resilience parameter by comparing similar magnitude events and their associated losses across the years. Global data indicates that investments in early warning systems can yield from 1:4 to as much as 1:20 benefits from avoided losses. Examples of investments in early warning systems between 2016 to 2022 are the following. Water resource management and water sanitation, SDG 6, 12, 13, 14, and 15. The immediate challenges on the Earth's water resources are enormous drought, water scarcity, but also increasing floods. The ramifications include stiff water competition that can trigger conflicts across country borders and transmigration. Adapting the planet's water resources and systems to the new climate reality offers opportunities to improve ecosystems, grow economies, boost agricultural efficiencies, and even address inequity. Reallocating 25% of water to high-value uses can bring in 1% to 6% gain in GDP in the countries north and south of the equator. Examples of investments in water resources are energy and transportation, SDG 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nearly every aspect of societal transactions requires energy to perform a process. The demand for energy is ever increasing. The challenge is that producing energy still largely relies on fossil fuel that delivers massive carbon emissions in the production process. The key opportunities lie in attaining a clean energy future, especially in the areas of renewable energy and the production side, and energy efficiency and conservation on the consumption side, while in the transportation sector, much can be gained in the shift to electric public road transport and expanding metro railways. Examples of investments in energy and transportation. Natural environment and agriculture. SDG 1, 2, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Food insecurity and rapidly decreasing ecosystem services are two of the far-reaching challenges by societies. In agriculture, investments in climate-smart production, access to information, and innovative technologies can have significant impact in improving the productivity of small-scale farming households. In the natural environment, the emerging approach that receives wide acceptance is the nature-based solutions to regulate groundwater flow, protect shorelines and floodplains, and other large-scale effort in natural ecosystem restoration initiatives. Examples of investments for natural environment and agriculture are societies, SDG 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Urban areas are loci of massive transformation. Half of global populations are already living in cities. The human-built elements in our societies, ports, roads, power, sanitation, sewer, and communication systems are all examples of infrastructure assets at risk from disasters and climate change. For disaster resilience of infrastructure, we aspire not only for the capacity to withstand natural hazards, but more importantly, that the infrastructures we build do not introduce new risks to disaster and climate change. Urban heat island effect, for example, is a fairly new hazard phenomenon arising from congestion. Examples of investments in society are the cost of inaction of not investing in disaster and climate resilience will result in a dramatic rise of human and economic toll. The IPCC report number 6 gives very compelling reasons to invest now. The disaster resilience dividend is a bonus of our investments in science, technology, and innovations. It is a positive externality. Again, my call is for our researchers to look into this rich area of study to paint a picture of our gains from our disaster risk reduction and climate change investments. Maraming salamat at mabuhay!